Good afternoon. My name is Joe, and I'm a part of the goPuff Hackathon team. Today, I'll be walking you through the workflow of the Azure Sentinel project. Collectively, we have worked to derive schemas to act both upon Slack and Meraki integrations, strategies, and methods of mitigation. For today's discussion, we will isolate the topic to Slack sensitive file downloads. We will walk through the workflow, starting at incident notification and end at bad actor deactivation. Note that this will be the workflow that internal Azure Sentinel admins will use to conduct studies and deactivations. Slack was a choice as it is heavily integrated in our virtual lifestyle, especially during these times. We took an initiative to use Slack as an entry point to both issue discovery and resolution. Note all data has been scrubbed or spoofed to protect personal information. As we see, the following Slack alert was triggered via Azure Sentinel Playbook. This playbook was from a Azure incident. This is the initial entry point of incident notification, being that we heavily use Slack. As we can see, based off the title, we have a high download threshold met, user information as well. From here, we navigate to the incident panel of Azure Sentinel, and we see a corresponding Slack title denoting sensitive file downloads. This drives the decision toward workbooks. We have derived a Slack logs workbook specifically for download threats. The current visualizations on the screen show non-sensitive files to get a good understanding and depiction of current user behavior. As we scroll down, we can see that this Glenn did download roughly 300,000 counts of a sensitive file, therefore deemed as a bad actor. From here, the goal is to use a playbook to deactivate the user. For example purposes, we have Glenn logged in here, as you can see, as active, and their account is functional. As we previously stated, Slack is a valuable entry point for our internal users to do actions. Therefore, we derived an Act Now button. This Act Now button leverages a playbook to do user deactivation against Slack. Once we click this button, as we can see, there is a notification that response action was taken and that Glenn has been degraded from active to inactive. As we see, Slack automatically deactivates the account, therefore the user is unable to continue further action. Similarly, we plan to do this model to target other components of the application, leveraging the same playbook strategy both for Slack and Meraki to be able to deactivate or deallocate specific users. Thank you.